Hello, and welcome to another session of 28 Days of Copilot Prompts. My name is Reginald Davis, and I'm a Senior Cloud Solution Architect at Microsoft, working mostly with federal agencies. So, one thing I noticed that working in federal agencies, we are all required to follow certain compliance guidelines. One of those compliance guidelines is Section 508 compliance. This ensures that information and communication technology is accessible to people with disabilities. So, to keep your staff informed, I'm going to help you put together a training session on 508 compliance for your staff. And I'm going to do this by using Copilot and PowerPoint. Now, what I want my prompt to contain is I want to create a presentation on Section 508 compliance training tailored for federal agencies, contractors, and I also wanted to include an introduction of 508. I wanted to include who must comply, common accessibility barriers, best practices of compliance, technical standards, resources and tools, a Q&A section, a contact information slide, and some follow-up. But I also want to make sure that it uses clean, accessible design with high contrast and readable formats and alt text for visuals. Now, as you can see here, I have a brand new blank PowerPoint presentation. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and create a new PowerPoint presentation for my training. So I'm going to click the PowerPoint button here and I'm going to select Create New Presentation. What you're going to see here is you're going to have a screen that come up that says Create a Presentation About. That's where I paste my prompt. And now I'm going to go ahead and hit Send. So one of the great things about working with PowerPoint and Copilot is that before it actually generates your PowerPoint presentation, it gives you like a rough outline of what it's going to produce. And why this is so great is because before it spends time generating those PowerPoint slides, you can come here and you can add a section, you can remove a section, and you can modify a section. I think I'm pretty happy with what I got, so I'm going to go ahead and generate those slides. So this is going to take a few minutes here. And what's happening right now is that Copilot prompt is being evaluated and it's actually coming up with these slide decks based on the prompt input that you gave it. And as we move through here, it's going to show you your slide presentation. Now give it a few more seconds here and that should be all wrapped up. Now, as you can see, and this is pretty amazing, I think. So now you have an introductory slide, an agenda, and all those sections that we discussed before are now showing and are prevalent within your slide deck presentation. So that introduction to 508, who must comply, common accessibility barriers, best practices, technical standards, all those things that we pointed out that we wanted to make a slide deck presentation for our training is all right here and ready to go. So right now I'm going to swap over into the PowerPoint slide view because I want to show you something else. So say I've come here and I've already written out my slide deck presentation. Now I want to add a slide that's going to talk about the core principles of accessibility. So I'm going to click my Copilot button here. And I'm actually going to put a prompt in here that says, I want to add a slide on core principles of accessibility. And I'm going to go ahead and let it go. Now, as you can see here, Copilot prompt is going to take a little bit of time to process. So we're going to kind of wait for a little second here. And now, as you can see, within about 30 seconds or so, we've now generated a brand new slide about core accessibilities and its principles, which are laid out right here. So with that being said, I'm going to give you another really cool thing to do. So as you can see here, Copilot actually creates notes for all of the slides that are generated. So here's something else I want to do, right? So Now I'm going to present. I have to present this to a group. I have to start my training, but I kind of don't know how I want to do my training. And I kind of don't know how to talk to a group of people. So I'm going to use Copilot one more time. And I'm going to tell Copilot this. Copilot, can you please analyze slide 7 and generate a professional talk track summarizing key points and add the talk track to the note sections to support a presenter's delivery. So now I hit enter one more time. And now I have a section here that actually talks about Section 508 compliance and all the things that I can talk to and say when I'm doing the presentation. So with that being said, I hope you found this video informative and helpful. Now you give it a try. As a matter of fact, I want you to try to make it better and explore the full capability of Copilot in your daily journey. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.